Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Will Brothers Podcast, where I have my co-host joining me today, Alfonso Reyes, who goes by Muscular Dystrophy Warrior. And today is going to be a fascinating topic. I want to talk about what would he do, Alfonso Reyes, do if he were to become massively successful. So before we get right into the questions, is please welcome Alfonso Reyes.
Yes, who was just recently interviewed on the news.
Yes, and this guy was actually, stay tuned because actually I will be making a reaction video on it too. But he actually literally
Yes,
he was featured on on our local
our
news station.
locals. Yes, here in Fresno, California.
Yeah, he was featured in our local news station, talking about his story and things that he is working on and some of his accomplishments. And it was a pretty phenomenal interview. So stay tuned for the next episode after this one because I will be making a reaction video to that. And so let's get right into today's topic: is what would he do if he were to become massively successful? So the first question I have for you is, if your platform became huge, what would you do first?
What would I do first? Man, that's a good question. Probably two things. The most like basic things, make my home 100% wheelchair accessible. Too much technology out there. Imagine we can have a house. I don't think nobody has a house that's 100% wheelchair accessibility. There's certain areas they probably still need to fix. They can have a handicap in one of the newer ones with the new tech and stuff. I think that's like the basic needs. One where I live in too, like what you may call it, transportation.
Yeah, so you'd want to essentially have like a smart home to help you enhance your independence.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's cool to have like your own smart home, and then, of course, like you said,
Yeah,
have your own form of transportation. I like that answer. The second one
yeah.
is, what would you want your success to help? Oh, excuse me. Second one is, who would you want your success to help the most? I love this question.
Hmm. So many people, I'll say, so many. So many, I can't say like so many, like maybe you included, like so many people probably, not just people, anybody in the disability community, not just people I know, but people around the world, not just the United States, not just California, all 50 states. If I do it in the United States, it'll be all 50 states, and I focus on it outside of the United States, it'll be like different, you know, countries and stuff. So both will, I mean, I would include both of them. Here, keep doing the content outside of here, like do bigger things.
Yeah. So your primary focus would just be just the people in general.
Yes, the people is
Yeah.
what's important.
What dream would you fund if money was no issue?
Can you repeat the question?
What dream would you fund if money was no issue?
What dream? Hmm. Those that Victor knows me that I'm a sports fan. I buy my own team. Buy a percentage of a team. Stock market for the team. Stock, I think that's what you call it.
That's nice. So you'd have like your own. I'm assuming like basketball, because like you're a football and basketball fan, but like what would be your preference or your go to?
Go to. I say basketball. It's where it's more like involved. People buy more stock on there. Football is very little for basketball and soccer, like where people talk about buying stock. Maybe 5% of the team, not the whole thing, but 5% is 5%. Or not just sports team. Invested on. Since I like drinking those sports drinks like Gatorade, Power, stuff like that. Invest in their brands, Adidas, Nike, all that stuff. On something like that, invested on there, so I would get profit, and I could probably include people in the disability community in the commercials, like Power Soccer, and stuff.
Yeah,
No, better yet, I can create my own Power Soccer league now that I'm thinking a little bit better.
yeah. Dude, that'd be tight to have like literally monetize power soccer. I think especially on like that big of a scale, I think would be something a lot of people I think would find very intriguing.
Yeah, I think I would call it PSL, Power Soccer League. For
Dude,
sure, with
that's
PSL.
tight.
I think that's the best one. I can't PS. I think PS wouldn't sound like that legit. PSL, NBA, NFL, MLB, PSL, Power Soccer League.
Would you be like the commentator for it?
At the beginning, yeah, but at some point we have to get some people. I think I'll cast who's the right one.
Yes, at some point you'll probably like delegate it.
PSA, Power Soccer Association. That can work better.
I like that. PSA. No, I like
Power
PSL.
Soccer.
PSL sounds tight. Power Soccer League.
Yeah.
That sounds
So
that sounds tight. I like that.
thinking clearly, I think that's better than buying a sports team. Have my own league. Take Power Soccer to the next stage that we would like to see it. You want to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Because like you're not so much as one, you're bringing a sport into a much larger audience, which also brings so much awareness to all of the players because everyone has a different disability.
Right.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
I like the impact on that one. The fourth question is, how would you use success to grow disability awareness?
What do you mean? How would I what?
How would you use success to grow disability awareness? Like, how would you,
Yes.
like, if you created all of this financial wealth, how would you utilize that form of a blessing, that fortune, to grow disability awareness?
Mm, create my own nonprofit, organization. I would say like the MDA and stuff like that. I think that would be like what I would do.
Yeah. How did you do that? You're like changing your screen. How did you do that?
I don't know. I just click something. I have to. I'm like my screen's next to you.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know how the video is gonna come up, but I think it's fine. I don't know what I click or just something I click with my hand and somehow the what you were trying to do, split screens, remember?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. I couldn't
Yeah,
figure it out.
I somehow split in my screen, but yours is full, mine's just a square.
Yeah, I need to figure that out. I was gonna.
No,
I
I
need
don't
to
think
look
it.
into that afterwards.
I think I like it like this. I think they can both see us, responding.
Yeah, but see on my screen, it only shows whoever's talking. It goes back and forth on, but I want it to show both of us.
Yeah, I see. I think it won't affect the video
Yeah,
quality.
I've done it once. I switched it. I can't remember how I did it.
All right. Let's get back on track. Sorry, guys. I clicked
Uh,
something back.
what would you change about power soccer if you had major influence? We kind of like touched on this a little bit.
Yeah, I think can we skip that one?
Yeah, we kind of
Cause
did touch on that because we were
yeah, I
talking
will
about
repeat it. Take it to the grand stage. Like I say, I'll just say the grand stage, and that's it.
how would you stay? Oh, this is a fascinating question. How would you stay humble if millions knew your name?
I think that's like not the easiest thing, because when you don't have it, you see all these millions, all this lifestyle, and it can really like make you forget what's important. But that's a tough question to answer, because I don't know. I can say right now, oh, it won't affect. I'll be the same person, but we can't really know. I mean, so many have said that, I'll be when I get to the top, I'll be the same person. I'll do this and that. Then once you get to the top, it's like you forget about what was the goal. You lose track of what was the goal from the beginning.
It's a little bit different. I could see that point of view. I came across this philosophy like a long time ago, where it says you can tell how a person is going to be when they come into wealth by who they are now. Meaning, if you're generous and you're giving with the little that you have now, you're going to even be much more giving and much more generous when you have a lot more of it. And if you are
Yeah,
a bit more greedy and stingy with what you have now, you're going to be much more greedier and a lot more stingier, when you get away.
I think the quote has some truth to it. Because there's a lot of individuals that get to the top and they're always genuine. Helping people, helping their community, donating here, donating there, even though they didn't have it. And there's some that don't do it. So I think it depends. I think it's true on the person. I think that has a little bit truth to it.
Yeah, but it is true. Like once you can't, it's hard to say because again, once you
Yeah, I
get
can
into
say a
it,
lot of things right now, but I'm like, I don't really like to say something that I don't really know. That's just me.
yeah. The last question is, what legacy would you want your success to leave behind?
What legacy? Man, that's a good question. Good question. I'll say a long lasting legacy. You know, have someone else continue what I started, you know? If, like, for instance, I started creating content, I want someone to start doing the same thing, sharing their story, you know? Continue doing what I left, you know? Be an inspiration. Be like, oh, I want to be like him. Like, I can give an example like basketball. Michael Jordan's like he's the one who found it. I want to be the greatest, and in this case, I want to be the one who started like having other individual be like, I want to share my story. If he was able to do it, I can do it too. You know, he showed me doesn't your disability doesn't define you. He showed me like despite his struggles, he still went out there put in the work. So I want to do what he did. You know, I want to, you know, not inspire, but I think the right word is motivation. You know, I want to do what he's doing. You know, because he taught me that it's possible to go to college, to graduate high school, and to go to a four-year university. If that doesn't work, there's always a different path, which is content creation. And for future generation, how technology and AI is going, it probably can be a lot easier for them to do it, but probably I'll give him a little push, you know. They'll be like more motivated because like he didn't have it easy, but he managed it. Now that I have it a little bit easier, it's like, you know, I think I can learn a little bit from watching his videos.
I love that. I love that because, like you said, it's not so much inspiration, but the motivation that kind of creates the spark for other people to say like, hey, if he can do it, then I can too.
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't really like to say inspiration. I only said that until I like motivation. Because I respect people who, you know, motivate people, you know, those motivational videos, you know,
Yeah,
public speakers that are motivational, you know, how they make you spark, really think about, like you, basically, in your book.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. But yeah, no,
I mean,
I love how
in
you
your
say
own
that.
unique way, everybody has their unique way. You have your own unique style, your unique way.
Yeah, of course. I think everyone has the ability to help other people find their spark.
Right.
Yeah. But this has been a fascinating conversation with again my co-host Alfonso Reyes, who goes by Muscular Dystrophy Warrior online. Check out
Yes,
all of
sir.
his social medias within the description as well. Again, this is Will Brothers Podcast, and it's been a great episode. And I apologize, I'm a little bit rusty on this episode. It's been a little while since I've been in front of a
But it
mic.
was a great conversation. Love the question. I think we got to figure it out since the last couple of episodes. Sorry if I kept playing with my screen, guys. If you see it, I was trying to fix it. I don't know what I clicked. I do apologize. But I think I like this screen better. I think it makes it a little bit more YouTube style.
Yeah, I don't know what he is talking about because for me it didn't change anything. But I am trying to
Wow,
figure out how. No, it doesn't
it
show me.
did.
It doesn't show me anything on my screen. It just showed you like flipping it. But like I'm trying to like for the next episode, I want to.
I'm next to you. I'm on your shoulder, basically.
Yeah, I want to figure that out. I like I've done it once and then I changed
No,
it and I don't
I
know how to.
remember. Yeah, I remember because I did that for school as well. That my screen was in my classmates. Their screen was there. One of my classmates. We had to work group project. We all split our screen. Everywhere who presented like one was on the right, one's on the left. So I don't know how to do it anymore.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that again. I've done it once.
Yeah,
I forgot about it.
that worked perfectly. Cause you know, I would talk. She or he would talk.
Yeah,
Our presentation, you know, so they would both see us instead of me talking. Once I talk, the screen switches, you know.
yeah,
If they would see us both at the same time, speaking or whatever.
yeah. I want to experiment with that. So stay tuned for the next episode. I will be figuring that out. I've done it once, but I can figure it out again.
Hopefully he
That's kind
fixed.
of refresh my memory a little bit. But again, this is Will Brothers Podcast. All of our links to stay connected with
Oh,
us
I
will be
see.
within
Hold
the
on. I think I
description.
found. Wait.
What happened?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I figured it. I put the screen back on. Got it back on track.
Like, how do you do that?
I just clicked the ASC button.
Oh, maybe it's break. No, it's not breakout rooms.
ESC. I mean the button, the ESC.
Settings, host tools.
All right, let's just end the video before we start.
And
All right, guys.
yeah. Again, this is Will Brothers Podcast. And again, all of our links will be within the description. We'll figure this out because I want to put us side by side. I think that'd be interesting.
All right, next episode he'll figure it out because he keeps talking. He's gonna ruin the video.
And well, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and watch all of our previous episodes because we do talk about some fascinating topics. I love you guys. I appreciate you.
Yes, I do.
And as always, remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.
Exactly. All right. Okay, let me generate my question while you figure it out.
I haven't even stopped it yet. I was curious to see if he was going to stop smiling.